Let's see. Let's see
No,
what the
it's
deal
not
is.
for me. Is your mic off?
Hold on.
Is your mic off?
You see, I can hear you on PC, but I can't hear you on my phone. I can hear you on PC. Wonder why.
What is it?
Wonder why. Okay, either way, I can hear you through my PC, so no problem. How's your night going so far? Okay, either way, I can hear you through my PC, so how's your night going so far? Okay, either way, I can hear you.
Samantha. Tap on your screen, Samantha. Samantha, so from me. Thanks for joining, Samantha. Tap on your screen.
Okay, I can hear you in real time now.
Blood morning. What's up, blood morning?
Okay. Good chatting with you. I gotta hop off here and try to figure out how to invite my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No problem. There you go. You should have the link now. One K likes. 1K likes. What are we doing for 3K likes? So I gotta go touch grass? What are we doing for 3K likes? So I gotta go touch grass? Dina was the wedding with you. Mm. Dina, where's your friend? Oh, the landscaping? Lindbergh? My boy Dave. I don't know where he's at. He's probably asleep. Hello.
What was that? That was nuts.
I
Oh,
don't know. I'm gonna send him the link.
yeah, I sent it to him. I think he got it.
Oh, Dave's on here instead of on TikTok.
Ah,
Wait, Lainey and Sophia, go over to what Kick? Do you have Kick? This has been for whatever reason, that lady, I could not hear her at all. Or YouTube. Tell him to come on TikTok. I can't add him on TikTok. I don't know what that's about. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I? Hey, do you have... Did you just get an invite right now?
Yes.
Hello.
Amory!
Hello, epic gamers.
Howdy, my boy. Sorry for the delay. There was more going on with this than I thought there was going to be.
You're fine.
The audio's not working, but also nothing is working. So
That's what you're gonna want. I'm sorry I'm doing this in the darkest thing possible. I do not trust the internet in my house, so I am doing this in a back lot for a UPS place. So it definitely looks like I'm doing a drug deal in my fucking Toyota Avalon.
wait, hold on one second. Actually, if you don't even want to get
Exactly
kicked,
what you
go to
wanted was
YouTube. Go to YouTube and just type in Andrew Riggs comedy, and it should be live right now. So you don't have to install Kick. Sorry, I'm talking to the people on TikTok because I technologically speaking, none of this makes sense. So on
It
TikTok,
looks like you're doing pretty good. I like your house.
oh, this very real house that's behind
Yeah,
me.
dude, it looks really good, man. I really love the
Yeah,
grand piano you have in the background.
all of this real stuff that
It's
I
real,
See,
dude.
I love showing girls that I'm smart and shit. How I got doors and pianos and
yeah, look at all these doors I have at my house.
it's like, yeah,
Hey,
guess what, bitch? Guess what, bitch? I got windows. Like,
hey, girl, you ever seen a door?
yeah,
And
no, you
that's
Hey
all
probably
they
man,
got.
these days windows are a big flex. You know how much a window costs?
A lot.
like put that bread heel down. We're gonna go get you some food.
Yeah.
Here goes Lainey. Sophia, you want to switch over? She'll send you the link. I'm about to end the TikTok stream. Just come over there. Sorry, I'm not trying to double speak away from you and to you. I'm just trying to
No, that's cool,
figure
bro. I'll go fuck
all
myself.
this out. Hey, if you could go fuck yourself,
Hey,
that
yeah,
would be.
hey, actually, could you not? You're being a lot right now.
No, this wouldn't even have to happen if TikTok wasn't being all finicky, like always.
Yeah,
See, that's the problem though, is the fucking CCP, they're listening in on us.
there you go.
And they're wanting to shut us down because we're a bunch of good old fashioned American boys. We got our pinwheel hats and our
They
fucking
just don't.
lederhosens.
Yeah.
They just don't want
That's
us
why
to
I'm the
succeed.
victim in this circumstance.
With their grand pianos and whatnot.
They would just be like, you can't have that in China. We would eat that. There would be 13 TikToks of them like boiling that shit in like a plastic bag with some seasoning.
Are you sure you're not thinking of like those street food, those Indian street food videos?
Dude, speaking of TikTok, I have destroyed my fucking algorithm because I either get tractor videos or this incomprehensible fucking like Chinese videos of them just like boiling live animals and shit. I don't know what the fuck I did. Like
Yeah.
there's no like subtitles or nothing. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. And I
Oh,
just watch them, they're like petting a duck and all of a sudden it's dead in a fucking pot. And I'm like, oh, all right. Like,
yeah, there goes that duck.
Those boiled alive rats. Those are some weird
that was
videos.
awesome. That was great. It's one of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
All right, everybody, I'm getting off of TikTok, going over to YouTube. Lainey's already there. Sophia, I'll see you over there. Everybody else that's watching, go over there. I love you. Bye. Okay. Oh, lady said, which one of these are Dino? Dino said they actually might both be in overalls, so maybe.
I'm just
Don't tell her.
looking
Don't tell her who it is.
Here, I got some. I can't go any lower than that because you gotta get past my paywall.
There you go.
You gotta subscribe to. You gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans at Girthquake 420.
Girthquake. Girthquake.
Yeah,
Oh,
that or Girthworm Jim. How about that one?
that's funny.
Appreciate it. I try to be.
Did you tell the announcements chat that?
I did not.
Okay, I'll do that.
Chat, find me this man's balls.
Chat. Simulate. Drop a link. What
It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Outside of these overalls.
Chat, find me this man's balls. Take a fucking framing nailer, nail him to a piece of plywood.
Yeah. Plywood or OSB? Let's get technical here.
Whoa, I don't even. Hey, listen,
Whoa.
I don't care what fucking sort of. I don't know what sort of government agent you're from, but you're throwing out OSB and shit. I don't want to be investigated.
No, it's no good. Inferior.
I have no fucking clue, dude. I'm terrible at woodworking. The only jobs I had was either mechanic or some sort of like operating some sort of machinery. Never did construction.
I don't even
Hey
know what
Marie,
it
I
is.
didn't post it on your wall today because I was waiting for Andrew and I to both sing you happy birthday together.
Oh, guys, you're gonna
Do
make
you
me
think
cry.
that I'm gonna sing anybody happy birthday? Is
No,
that what you
neither of
think?
us are doing it. I just wanted to make sure he
Oh,
knew that we had the sentiment, you know.
oh yeah.
Alexa said Cialis. Okay, see, that's what we gotta do. We gotta do the under the chin shot. That's a good shot. That's a really hot one there. Try not to bust your jorts too hard, okay?
Yeah. Well, not you, old man. It's your birthday.
It is.
How old are
I'm
you?
fucking 28 years old. 28.
You're basically dead.
Dude, I know. My fucking
There's-
my fucking ARP card comes in the mail tomorrow, dude.
That's right.
Oh, now there's a semi truck pulling in here. This ought to be interesting. They're not gonna fuck with me.
Are
If I
you
do, I'm
also
just
in a semi truck, or are you just?
no. I'm in my car because I don't trust my house internet, and I went to a place where I know I have. I know I,
Random parking lot internet is better than your house internet.
I'm using cell phone reception.
He told me he lives in a cave.
I live in a basement of a fucking house, and there's no
Oh.
cell phone reception down there, and the fucking internet is so unreliable. I did not even want to try to attempt to do this without it.
Hey, whatever works works.
Exactly.
That's commitment.
Listen, you got to dream to succeed. That's my motto.
That's true.
You don't need college. You need to buy a Bugatti, according to Andrew Tate or someone. I don't know. Someone.
No, it's true
Someone said
because
that.
you know instead
He
of
probably did say
means.
that.
Well, right, and I mean instead of car you cannot maintain. That's definitely a good idea. That's, if there's any more solid financial advice, it's buying a piece of machinery you cannot even remotely afford to maintain. That
What?
is.
Yeah, dude. Book learning when you could just go buy a Bugatti. What's wrong with you?
I mean, exactly. It's the same idea. It's like, why are you homeless? Go buy a house. It's not that hard.
Why don't they just buy more money?
Literally. I mean, that's what our federal government does, and why
There you go.
can't it work for us?
Dude, have you, Don? Did you see the email right now? How
Oh, I was waiting to bring that up to you because ever since he posted that thing, that editing thing.
dude, they messaged me on Instagram. They messaged like a secondary email. They're all like, "Hey, let's edit your video." And it's like, this is not. You will get no business like this.
Yeah. Yeah, so Amory fucking Andrew posted something earlier today, like looking for like an editor or something. All of a sudden there's like emails and shit coming from all these bots, just like I'm your what was that? What did that one say? Like you're I don't know. They were all trying to talk themselves up. Like I'm your fantasy editor, the best
That's
editor
awesome.
in the world.
They said so much weird stuff. They were like, "I am very looking forward to your good product," and it's like,
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I trust those
humans
guys.
don't talk like that.
I bet one of them was Amy.
It
It
might have
was
been.
actually. I actually took your email
It's actually
address.
all of them.
I actually took your email address, backtraced your IP address, and sold your information on the Silk Road on the dark web. And so expect 14 Japanese yakuzas to show up to your mansion. They're gonna steal your piano, dude.
No, not my piano.
Have you actually all bullshit aside? Have you tried Fiverr?
No. So I was hoping to find like a consistent, and I guess I could probably do that way. But I was hoping to find like a consistent person with that I could kind of build with. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when you use on Fiverr, it just gets your name out there, and then you can build up a repertoire with that
Mhm.
client. It's not just like a one-time thing. Like you can like work with this person for as long as you want. It's just kind of a way to like get their name out there and for you to like easily find somebody to do that kind of work.
I'll probably end up looking into it. My friend, I had a bunch of people reach out to me And so I
Gotcha.
gotta look through all these people's. I don't know if you would call them like resumes per se, but like their kind of background, like the stuff that they sent because I got a lot of it.
Right.
It's so wild that like sometimes I'll say, hey, blah blah blah, message me if this, and then I'll get like 100 messages and like 2 comments on the post. So it looks like no one is interacting with it, and then everyone messages me, and I'm like, it'll be like followers, like people that I'm not friends with, and I'm supposed to like look through all my spam requests just to be like, oh, hey, oh,
Yeah,
random.
and then they want to see. Then they want to make sure that you're you, and they're going to ask for your social security number. You go, I don't feel comfortable with sending that. And then they go like, okay, instead, could you take out a piece of like just normal paper and then draw an outline of your penis on it and show it on screen, and then that way we can
Yeah.
triangulate the girth and the length of it, and go like, yep, that's him.
Yeah. What
That's our boy.
mainly like that's how I unlock my phone. That's how I mean penis
With touch-
biometrics.
What if the touch ID you can use your cock? That'd be fucking that. We're gonna talk to fucking whoever owns Apple and be like, listen, hear me out. Like,
We got a good idea here.
what's like a fingerprint? What's because it's like, you know, there's people that don't have their fingerprints because they got burnt or whatever. It's like you still got your cock though. Hear me out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but you.
And it's
don't
also
really
like, you know, it's sex positive.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I bet you Andrew's like, what fucking derelict idiot did you get to get on?
No, I was retitling the name on Kick to be as clickbaity as possible, and I just wrote Palestine versus Israel is clickbait? Question mark?
Yeah,
and,
hang on. There's your thumbnail. It's just whoa, Hamas agents, epic poggers, dude.
It's always this, like on all those clickbait, it'll be a guy who's like, or like.
I feel bad for him because like that's how the algorithm works.
You kind of got to do it.
Exactly.
When I upload like comedy shorts sometimes, like I did this thing with my son. So Go Bananas in Cincinnati is like it's a comedy club that live streams their show. So I had my wife like take a video, and like during the live stream there's like 200 people in the audience. I go, everybody, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Hey Josh, you know, Dad loves you. Have a good night. And like my wife recorded him at home, like watching me on TV for the first time, being like, oh, yeah, you know, like just stoked because he gets to see me on TV or whatever. And I made the clickbait like psycho comedian screams at his son or whatever. And people were like,
I fucking love you.
They were like, you actually named this video wrong. And it's like, yeah, I know what I did.
You didn't do the thing that you said in the title, and that's clickbait.
Why didn't you yell at your son and punch him?
And I'm why did you fucking hit your kid?
Why don't you go punch a baby? Yeah, I don't know what they expect.
See?
What are you fucking afraid of punching babies, you coward?
My daddy used to hit me all the time. Great. That's why I'm talking shit on a live stream comedy show in Cincinnati.
Yeah, there you go. If my dad punched me last, I would have been an accountant.
I think if he would have hit me more, I would have been on one of them good jobs working as a cashier at Walmart. Dude. But now what am I? Jiffy Lube fucking manager.
The Walmart near my house has no checkout lanes now. Like everything's self-scan. And it bothers me.
Everything's getting stolen.
It bothers me so much.
They don't even care. They're just like they don't even give a fuck. They're just like, please steal our shit.
If you could just take something.
Do you remember back in those days of like on 4chan, people would always post like fake coupons and guides for making them?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. I hit some licks on that. I'm not gonna lie.
When self checkouts first came out, I definitely did not make a lot of coupons for Red Bulls and like Lay's chips.
I did one better. Like you see those memes where they rung up TVs as cans of tuna? I definitely did that shit.
Ugh, tuna.
I did that shit.
There was a I seen this thing where like this couple, they taped Kool-Aid packets on the bottom of everything. So like visibly they're scanning everything. You know what I mean? But they're just buying Kool-Aid packets.
Oh
So,
yeah, I saw that. Yep.
you know what bothers me, and
What's up?
it's bothered me for like a long time, is on the way out of the store, there's like normally there's like 130-year-old that's just sitting in like a stool, like they're too old to stand up on their own, and they're like, I need to check your receipt, and it's like it bothers me that they put the weakest, oldest, most decrepit, like everybody that's a door greeter has some kind of a walking condition where they can't run, they physically cannot stand up straight, they have to be leaning or sitting, and they're like, I need to check your receipt, and I'm like, what would you do?
Yeah. What?
Like,
You pull a gun out and shoot you.
just not on my watch.
Yeah, they
That
just give
would
them
be
a
funny
glass,
though.
dude.
How the turns have
Power
tables.
Power move. What you need to do is just pump fake the absolute shit out of them. Just like act like you're walking away and just pump fake the shit. I was like, oh, what's up, pussy? Just like keep walking.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Yeah.
Dude,
People keep on trying to call me to wish me a happy birthday and shit. Fuck you guys. What? I'm joking. I love them. I love seeing that shit.
hit this boy with a happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. 28 years young. I haven't learned anything. I've only gotten
Yeah, you
stupider.
share a birthday with some pretty cool dudes, actually.
Oh, really? The only one I
Yeah.
ever get is fucking Pearl Harbor. Wow, guys, really,
Yeah, I suppose.
yeah, really bring up the fucking mood here, guys. Really appreciate it.
Let's see. It's your
It has to be
birthday.
born. Like,
And
girl, it
what-
was 75
what-
years ago. Get over it.
So a guy ran a couple of planes into a boat.
One of the
I've
best
done that
things
a lot
Mitsubishi. Yeah,
on
one of the
GTA.
best things Mitsubishi ever made.
Let's see. Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on what else happened that day.
I got a bunch of it in the notes.
These motherfuckers
Why
act
the
this
fuck?
smart 'cause
Why
can
would they
write.
put this? This is I'm on Britannica, and they put like, I'm looking at it on this day, and it says like this guy died, and he's like 97. It's like what? Who? That's not news. I'm sorry, but if you're 97, it's more surprising. Like the days that you don't die are more surprising than the days that you do die.
Like, life's
Yeah.
gotta suck at that age. Like, there's nothing that could be enjoyed.
You imagine how like just how bad shitting is when you're like
They don't.
97
I
years
mean,
old.
they just do it. That's why they got diapers on and shit. Like, they don't. You know what I mean?
And my neighbor was like 72 and he died while he was shitting.
Oh, dude,
Hey,
he pulled an Elvis.
this is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff that like happened in World War II, I guess, on today. But Delaware became the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. So, on your
Damn, there's
birthday.
rats in that motherfucker. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I can't believe I got
What do you think it's made
rats
out
in
of?
that shit. Oh my god! I thought it was made out of like, you know.
Actually, it's more like ratify. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so they like
yeah, Limp
they
Bizkit
put it
was
like
there.
on a
That's what-
skateboard. They like put
Hang
those.
loose, brah.
They put. Hold on, let me find this design. I don't know how to explain it.
Just that S that everybody drew in the notebooks. Constitution, but the S in Constitution's
No.
that S.
This right here. They put this
Oh shit!
this
That's
design.
yeah, that'd be fucking sweet. Yeah, it's like the back layer of the fucking Constitution. Sweet. Yeah, dude. No, but the S in the Constitution's gotta be that one S. You know what the one I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the 6 lines that you.
Yeah, there you go.
They
If you
put,
draw this in 6 different textbooks, that one girl from class 1A will suck your dick, dude. Believe me, it's happened to me 6 times.
dude. Hold on, I don't know what these things are called. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's not important.
You know what's a primo like dude rocks move?
Hmm.
A primo move is whenever a dude is like whenever one of your buddies is just talking about like just any woman in general, just immediately responding with, "Oh yeah, I fucked her." Just immediately, just not even knowing the context of this person. Yeah, I fucked her. Like just immediately,
My
What do you call him? Primo, dude?
like
primo
just a
move.
like a primo dude rocks move.
Yeah.
Just like if they're talking about Jonah Arc or something, it's like, yeah, dude, I fucked her.
I think the ultimate power, like dude move, is like if your friend is talking about a girl, and then you go, "Oh yeah, what's his name?" And then they're just like, "Lauren, wait, no, shit."
No, it's Thomas and I love him and I think he's cute and we kiss. Damn it! Damn it! I fucked up. See, that's how you respond to that is you get way too gay really fast when somebody says that.
Well, yeah. Getting gay, that's my forte.
Exactly.
It used to be in like Call of Duty lobbies. If you called people gay, they got mad, and now if you just like call yourself gay, they get mad. If you're like you're a loser, and then they get a little upset. Then you go like, "I'm gay." They're like, shut the fuck up. What happened to Amory? Dude,
I don't know.
they fucking Pearl Harbored him.
They did. It is December 7th. I mean, it makes sense. The funny thing is he left his bad internet to have supposedly better internet.
Slightly unbad internet.
There he is.
Is he muted?
No,
We can't hear you, bro.
are your ear pods done? AirPods, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the same vibe.
I could feel it when I woke up this morning. I could feel that absolutely nothing was going to go right today.
Oh, he's muted now. Oh. Here I am sitting in my $1 million home in the hills, and you may be asking yourself, do I treasure the chimney, the very real chimney that's behind me, or the piano? No, actually, I treasure these books. These books I learned. This is almost his name. Is that cool?
Almost. He just
Wait,
messaged me. He just
hold
messaged me. He said he thinks he figured it out.
Yep.
Can we hear me now?
Yeah.
When it switched to the phone call, I don't know if you guys heard that on the recording of me talking to my grandfather. I apologize, but
No, we didn't.
okay, gotcha.
No.
Cool.
Did you
Sorry,
got a grandpa? That's weird.
I got a grandma and a grandfather on my dad's side.
I don't believe you.
Actually, I have a grandmother, grandfather on both sides. That's how I was made. So,
Absolutely, that's good. You weren't made through osmosis.
not to my knowledge.
How about? Damn it! I don't know where my brain was going with that. One thing it's a very simple like formula for a joke that I got, or just like a bit. Is just either making a movie title gay or something about sex. And it's such a like bottom tier third grade level fucking like form of comedy, but god damn it, does it make me funny. It makes me laugh, excuse me. It doesn't make me funny. It makes me laugh.
It's like
it-
what we talked about last night, how like even just like a simple typo on purpose can make something hilarious.
Slob zombie.
Yeah.
So you're like, closing time. Now I'm gonna go and suck dick and hang out with all
Yes!
of my friends.
Got all the guys.
Yeah.
The one I did was a Steely Dan
You're like,
song.
hey, check this out. It's Amber by 311. Penis is the color of my energy. Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's fun though. And my favorite one was I did a Steely Dan song. It's like when you're sucking on a penis cause you're gay and fucking dudes, like that one. Like that.
You know what's pretty funny is if you did like a Jethro Tull, like dun 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 dun, dun and then you're like, I can't even get
See,
that
I
one out.
got
Hold
it.
on.
See,
I think I know where you're going, but
Sucking on a bum stick, you know.
or here we go. Instead of the song
You know-
tequila, it's penis.
Wait, hold on. A thing that used to annoy me about that, what is it, Aqualung? About Aqualung is like people that weren't really into music would present that fact that it's about a homeless person, like people do with the Mark Twain thing, where they go like, that wasn't his real name, to pretend like they read books, and like people did that with Aqualung.
I think it's a pseudonym.
Yeah, a pseudonym or a moniker or whatever. So they would go, the song's about a homeless person, and it's like the song's about sleeping on a park bench. Like,
No shit.
well, who else is it supposed to be? The song's about a millionaire. Like, the song's about Bill Gates.
The song's about Bill Gates and how he's putting fucking nano machines in our water system to turn us gay. That's what's really going on, brother. That's what's really going on. Make sure you fucking follow my website at fucking thetruththirdeyeopen.gov.
thirdeyeopen.gov. I hope that's a real website.
Hey, on your birthday, the musical Betsy premiered.
Wow! Holy shit! I'm really glad I know that now.
I don't know.
I don't know what the fucking what's the big musical Betsy account?
I don't know.
Or what's it about? Okay. Is it about some like one with a big ass? Because I would love that. Since we share the birthday with that
It's
one.
probably not.
Damn it! Fuck! How about movie title? Last of the Blowhekins. Firing off the hip on that one. Last of the Blowhekins. It's a story about a Native American dude fucking a pilgrim's wife. W back
Oh,
for
you
the
just
boys.
gave me a really good idea, a funny idea.
Isn't that basically the movie?
Yeah, that's kind of it.
No, it's Kevin Costner was like being like, even though I'm white, I'm one of you. That's like what that whole movie was about.
Yeah, you would know Kevin Costner.
It's very funny to like just kind of annex a culture and then be like, I'm the last one.
literally the last samurai.
and there ain't never been one like me before.
It's just
That's
like
kind
on the
of The
last
Last
one.
Samurai is kind of about like Tom Cruise being the only successful weeb in history to like go over there, and then the whole Japanese army is like, oh, I'm not gonna do the accent, but you know how they sounded. You know how they sounded. They're like, oh, he's really good. Oh, he's really good. Okay.
No, stop it. No, don't do it. No. What I love about it is just like, listen, I know you like we forcibly entered your country, but please let me be your last samurai. And they're like, oh, okay, like I guess. And he's just like, I feel so fucking cool and in touch with this fucking katana.
I
and
just thought
shit.
of a very funny meme that was like shuffling through my head, like things that I could make into other things. If you did like Dances with Wolves, but it was like two furries on like a stagecoach.
Dances. So you know what it needs to do is you just need to take the title like words of Dances with Wolves and like cut them out and then just put it on like a furry convention.
Yeah. Two furries ballroom dancing with like a prairie in the background.
Or just the furry convention, just put the title on it.
No, it needs to be.
You go to furry conventions? Why do you keep bringing them up?
Oh, I have friends that are furries, and they're about as disgusted with it as I think normal people are, but they mainly use it as like a form of escape. But some of the funniest fucking people I've ever met in my life. What's hilarious about that community is because one way or another, I've talked to people that have been a part of it or like been adjacent to it. Because I guess I'm just too friendly and I just talk to anybody, right? And you either meet some of the coolest people you never would have thought in your entire life that are a part of that, or some of the biggest pieces of shit. And there's no in betweens. It is one of the funniest dynamics I've ever seen. Like, there's no middle ground. It's either great person or absolute dumpster fire of a human being.
Yeah, I can imagine, I guess.
Like I remember there was this one furry that I used to run this meme page on Facebook, and I love how I'm not trying to flex that in the slightest. This is just a fucking vehicle for the rest of the story. Anyway, this fucking furry, he was like a part of it, and he would sling so much shit, right? But just could not take it. And what really pissed him off one day is I was talking shit on his car, right? He had this like V6 fucking Accord manual that he thought was the hottest shit of all time. And I was just like, bro, it's a fucking mom car, like chill out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he started like, you can't fucking dare just crying and crying. And then what made him finally block me though was I said, and I quote, is the reason you wear a fursuit is because you don't have a first layer of skin. Pissed him off royally.
So I do like some work in IT, and
They're all furry.
the amount of people that are into that, most of them, it's kind of insane. Most of them are super rich.
Yeah.
Most of them are like inconceivably rich. Like it doesn't.
It makes zero sense because it's like, considering what they do, it's like, you know, on their weekends, they're dressing up as like fucking Sparkle Dumpster, the fucking Space Fox or some shit. And then during the day, they're making like $200,000 a year coding for Google. Their name's Ryan.
Dude,
It's fucking insane. Sorry, I'm lighting up a dart for the fucking stream.
the Grateful Dead broke up on your birthday. Did you know that?
That's actually kind of sad.
Because
Because
of Jerry Garcia dying.
oh damn, so he died on my birthday.
No. He didn't die on your birthday. He didn't die on your birthday. They just broke up.
Notes, man. There's some pretty cool celebrities born on his birthday.
On his birthday?
Yeah. I just wrote down like a 7.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like Joseph Goebbels.
It's Rip
Yeah.
Torn.
Well, if it's gonna continue on with the theme, then yeah. But no, it's not that. Actually, the first one that I wrote down is one of my favorite NBA players ever.
Who's
Larry
that?
Bird.
Love how he
Yes,
gets
sir.
up to walk.
Oh, no way. No way. I just said Larry Bird because it was a random name that I pulled. Unless he just said it and that made me think that I thought of it. But yeah,
Yep.
Larry
Who is
Bird
he?
was born today.
Yep.
Larry Bird was born on December 7th. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. I actually like him too. Also, speaking of Larry Bird, wonderful ball player. God damn, what an ugly son of a bitch. Fuck, I feel bad for him. That
Dan
God,
Bilzerian.
yeah,
You
dude.
share a birthday with Dan Bilzerian.
Wow, who's that?
You don't know who Dan Bilzerian is?
No, I don't. We're gonna have to do a deep dive on it. YouTube essay
Um,
time.
There's absolutely no
okay.
way. I don't
Hold
believe
on.
for a second that somebody today doesn't know who he is.
If you describe him, I might know him. The name does not ring a bell in the slightest.
All right, so I'm gonna try to explain him to you. So you know those rappers that they like put a bunch of they like put a bunch of girls like near them. I'm not gay. Like it's very
Lil
much like
Dicky.
Kind of like an Anthony, however his last name is. I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna smoke in a car with the windows up. I'm not a fucking psychopath.
Anthony what?
Oh, Milanakis, I think his name is.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Dan Bilzerian is he's like a trust fund baby who like he like takes a lot of steroids.
That's
And
awesome.
he's like always smoking cigars. And he's like, what you need to do to get rich, brother, is invest money. Go gamble. Gambling's not illegal in some place. He just gives like stupid advice that doesn't work for anybody that's not born super rich.
Yeah,
And
first of all,
he takes himself super seriously.
that's awesome. That's cool as shit because if top 10 epic financial advices right here. What you're going to do is you're going to start an LLC, and in 15 minutes, you're going to be automatically pre-approved for a $16 billion loan. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that loan, you're going to take it out max, not put anything down so you can show depreciation on it, and you're going to put yourself in a hole, and that's just going to make you grind harder.
If you offer me either a $10 million or a book on how to get $10 million over the next 17 years, I'm going to take the book.
I'm going to take the book and I'm going to shit on it because I don't know how to read. I got Kansas public schooling. I got to take off my boots to count to 20.
You said Kansas?
Yep. I'm
My
going
boy-
to dox myself on here.
My boy Dom lives out there. I don't know what city. You you said that you were the strongest. What did you say?
I didn't say that.
Yes,
No.
you did. Yes, you
No,
did. You said it.
said it. I said it that I got the idea because of something he said. He's like, yeah, maybe a
Strongest
farmer, but I'm
anime
a total
drawer.
fucking weeb. And I was like, wow, I
Yeah.
should introduce you as the manliest anime fan in America.
You gotta fight. You gotta fight my boy Dominic. For the
Yeah.
He told me about
This
Dominic. He said he's a power lifter, and I know that motherfucker could plow better than a 40-20.
No. Dominic is a strong man. Is a competitive strong man. Just
that's
4 days ago, I went down to West Virginia to meet him, and he got 12th strongest man in the world.
yeah. I cannot compete with that. I had a fucking knee replacement at 17. I'm like a step above a cripple. Like,
You just attack him. Just attack him with all your strength. I mean,
yeah, you just act like so. What you do is when he's working at Walmart as the security guard, you pump fake him really hard.
One quick.
He's like, "Why did you check out this TV as a can of tuna?" I was like, "I don't know what's over there." Pump fake, ran out the door.
So I don't watch anime, but
You're fine.
I really like bothering people online who have anime profile pictures.
Wonderful activities. It's great.
It's very funny.
No, it's so much fun.
You're like, anime profile pictures are for dorks, and they're like, how about I kill you with a sword? And you're like,
I'm gonna
I don't
do
think you will.
I'm gonna do a shadow clone no jutsu, and I'm gonna kick your ass. No,
Yeah.
I know what I'm about. Everything I like, I talk shit about it to some degree.
Yeah, it's kind of part of the game. It's like part of anything. If you can kind of deconstruct it, that's how you become good at it or you understand it better, but that's also how you would make fun of it. So I don't know. I think that they just get a little bit too in their feelings over
Well,
those jokes.
the problem is like all my buddies that like are into anime and shit, because I've gone to conventions and stuff. I dressed up as Chris Chan for a convention, and that was the most fun I ever had at a convention. Was
Did you
dress up
build
Chris.
like a Sonichu medallion?
I had a Sonichu medallion and the fucking like polo shirt.
Oh, the
Dude, I was
infamous.
looking for that picture in your Facebook pictures to add to the notes. I couldn't find it because I remembered it. I was like, oh my god, we need this Sonichu one.
Hang on. I can send it to you really quick if you don't mind. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I
there's
got
like
him on
5
the-
other pictures where he looks like an absolute badass, but
No, I'm really
I
good
didn't
at
find that
angles.
one.
I wonder if Chris Chan would talk to me.
I don't know. Are you his mom?
I think he probably would.
Extreme,
He
dude.
might
think
flirt
so?
with you though.
No, he's not Christine. He's Christine Chandler now.
Yeah, who knows, dude? I don't.
I'm not subscribing to that idea. He's Chris.
I don't know. I don't.
Not
I'm not
after what he did.
I don't want to.
He's
honestly,
out
believe it or not,
though. I remember when he was starting to get popular before Kiwi Farms was Kiwi Farms, when it was called it's called Quickie Farms, like
Back
CWC
when it was
Farms.
good.
They'd like kind of messed with him, and then
they've been fucking with that person since like 2007.
but they've always kind. I mean, how do I explain this?
They're sending it to. Well, okay. So the problem with Chris is Chris was neglected with things that person needed.
Yeah, by Barb and what was his name? Barb and Bob.
Yeah, but the problem is Chris's own ego came into play. Chris is a very, very arrogant person, and so that ultimately was also a very big contributing factor of the person's downfall and stuff like that, because without the ability of self-reflection, then on top of it being egotistical and being arrogant, it's just a recipe for disaster. And it is.
I've watched far too many documentaries about, because a lot of people call him the most documented person on the internet.
He is.
And I've seen far too much of his story to, like, I don't know whether to feel bad for him or not.
There we go. I sent it to you.
Yes and no. So there are some moments that he genuinely got bullied, but a lot of stuff was just like Chris lying and making decisions that he should not have made, and like people saying like he was just kind of a dork. He was just kind of a dork who like tried to go after the trolls, and then the trolls were like, I think you're gonna win this. And then he was like, no, I'm gonna win this fight. And then he was just kind of like the actually kid. The kind of vibe that he had. Like,
well, another thing too, he's a fucking creep because he got kicked off of the local community college campus for like
Yeah,
holding up
oh my
signs.
God. Hold on.
First of
Hold
all,
on.
That's a legendary move. It's
I gotta
like
find
going
that.
to the town square, going, give me pussy, please, become my wife. That's fucking awesome.
The attraction sign, is that what you're talking about?
That was the coolest thing. It's not
Here we go.
coolest.
Hold on.
Pull
I'm
that-
gonna
Hey, Jamie, pull that shit up.
find is this. All right. 20 white and single. All right.
Just the part white.
Here we go, boys. 20, 21 and single white male. Shy, smart, young at heart, computer skills, entertaining, diplomatic. Diplomatic is an insane thing to put when you're trying to attract like a significant other.
Yeah, because Chris
Loves
is
his family.
Yeah, sure does. So Amory just sent me 3 pictures of the Sonity thing, and I just added them to the folder. Leave the one without the woman in the photo. Don't. She doesn't need to
Dude,
be
look at
out
that.
there on this.
Look at this. He's lonely.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
But leave the woman out of the photo. At least put the one with me doing the like soy jack meme. It's always funny though too when they add like the whatever you call that, like the sign for female. Like it doesn't just say female; they have to put the female symbols around it. Well, just to make sure. Just to make sure, yeah.
I think it's called the Venus symbol, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's like some big ass planets and shit. I don't know, dude. That's like out there in the space and shit. I've never been there. Is
Yeah,
that
it's,
like next to
it's called the
Costco?
Venus symbol.
What's the male one called? Is it Mars? Because guys go to Mars to get candy bars.
Yeah, that's probably what they call that.
Yep. Yep, dude, swish.
I don't think the Mars symbol. Yeah. They named it after a candy bar? What are these idiots doing?
Stew.
All right, so you have done comedy before?
Yeah, I've done stand up about 10, 11 times, somewhere around there.
Okay. I thought you were about to say
I see. The problem was I'm terrible at reciprocating video calls, and I'm sorry. I didn't know if you wanted me to go on about it.
It's fine. Trying to find. Oh, here we go. Hold on, let me share this. So I've also done approximately four comedy shows.
Absolutely. How long of sets did you do?
I've been doing comedy about 6 years.
That's an incredible picture.
Yeah, it's good.
Appreciate it. That outfit pissed off so many people, dude.
Yeah, of course you did.
It was great. The problem is they couldn't do a fucking thing about it. They couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit because like there was one security guard. It's like people were saying that you're dressed up weird. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't know. Like obviously the guy's just like making like $15 an hour. He doesn't give a fuck, and I'm just like, this is my favorite shirt, and this is my medallion that my friend made for me. It's my original.
Like you kind of dress weird, and you're like, say it.
Yes, so you know who I am.
Say his name.
Yeah, and I was just like, because what was great is I didn't even have to say a word. As people would just look at me, give me a stink eye, or laugh. Several people went like, "This is fucking hilarious. This is one of the funniest things I've ever like. This is one of the best cosplays I've ever seen for this." There's a car pulling up. I'm about to see if I get kicked out of here.
Let's see what goes on. Oh, we're just gonna roll. We're gonna ride with it. Yeah, it's fine. We're going. We're good. See if I get shot real quick.
Yeah,
That'd be funny. That'd be funny on live. Hey guys, pew, pew, like,
might be funny.
Wait, this
Depends
picture
how it
with
happens.
you in this old school, like this square body Cadillac, is that your car?
hang on a minute.
It's a picture of you in the what was it, Culver shirt?
What's going on, boss?
What is it?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm actually I don't got really good. It's gonna sound like bullshit right now. In my house, my house doesn't have good, and so I'm just hanging out here. If you need me to move, I can move. I appreciate it. I know it's a really weird thing to get told that, so appreciate it. Isn't that great, guys? This is a really good recording.
This guy's just fucking living in the middle of America.
There you go.
See, that's how you get them, though. You rizz the fuck out of them, and they just fuck off.
You should just go walk away or I'll kill you. And then,
I'll fuck you, dude. Get out of here.
dude, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna start fucking.
I know this is gonna sound like bullshit, but I'm actually doing a podcast right now. Okay, man.
This Cadillac in the background in one of these pictures, is that yours or you're just stood near it?
Dawn, is that the one with the Jake the Snake Roberts cut off?
It is.
Yeah. That was actually one that we converted from carbureted to electronic fuel injection. And yeah, I was the one that helped spearhead that project, and it was super fucking
That's a
fun.
badass picture, dude.
I appreciate it. I'm a big boy.
When I saw it, I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah, no, it's great. Actually, what's really funny is the people that own that car is this like longtime family friend gay couple, like two dudes, and they're so fucking awesome. All they do is drive cars from the 70s and 80s and like day drink. It's fucking sweet.
It looks like the
Yeah, it's a pretty bitchin' car.
Yeah, it's sweet as shit. They love driving it too. They drive that in like a 79 Malibu station wagon.
where the hell did that just go? Oh, here it is. Present the people so they know what I'm talking about. There you go.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's sexier, the dude or the car.
And that was Babyface Me. I think that was like 2017. When I was like, no, it was like 2018. I think I was like 22 at the time.
Yeah, it's
I had
a
these like
beautiful car, man.
I had those fucking Scotty Kilmer sunglasses on. I bought them just because they looked hilarious.
I feel like those Wild Wild West glasses that you got there, it feels like they're uncomfy. Maybe they are. I don't know.
No, they were terrible. No, they were awful sunglasses. I bought them because I thought it was funny. It looked like I was like fucking that one R&B singer Cisco, Sisco.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I need the same glasses as Cisco. And I wore them like 4 times and fucking lost them. I was like, oh, well. Like, and they're prescription too.
Do you remember when like people just found out he was gay and then he never made another song?
Yeah, because that like was still at the time. That was still at the time when like it was okay. It was okay if you're a woman, for the most part, and be gay. But if you're a dude, it's like, no, you don't get to have a career. You're not Andy Dick. You can't get away with that.
It's like I'm gay, and they were like, get out.
They're like,
get out of
guess what?
all of music.
Yep, exactly. It's like, which first of all, you know, wearing like white turtlenecks and like pink suits and shit. Who would have guessed? Which is funny about that is I do the same exact thing, but I do it because I think it's funny.
You let me find this picture again. I don't want to scroll
This is
through
just a
these because I don't want to scroll through when I'm casting onto the screen because one of these pictures is with that girl and you said not to show her, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, even though I posted it on my Facebook, it's just kind of still like, don't. Maybe you know what I mean. Maybe she doesn't want to. Maybe doesn't.
This picture right here, I cannot decide. I'm gonna show it. Hold on, let me find it. This picture right here, I cannot decide if you are like the quintessential '90s dad or like a Squidbillies character. It's one of the two.
Hey, don't touch the trim there, boy.
Don't touch the trim.
I'm gonna go with Squidbillies character.
For like '90s dad that maybe played like rugby back in the day, just like kind of a general hard ass. I just love that polo. I think the polo with those like acid wash jeans is just a great look.
I met one of the people from who was it? I met one of the people from Squidbillies, but I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look up.
Was it the guy that got like canceled that did like the dad's voice? I think it was. That's the only thing like notable out of like Squidbillies that I know of. That was.
Well, he also has that guy also has a music career.
Yeah, he's rockabilly, I think, right?
I can't think of his name right now either, but
Unknown Henson.
Unknown Henson, yeah.
There you go. Oh, speaking of rockabilly, holy shit. You want to talk about people that just hate me for no fucking reason? Those guys.
Rockabilly?
Oh, they fucking hate my guts.
They're jealous of your mullet.
I don't know what it is, but like I went to a World of Speeds show in Kansas City, right? Like in an expo center where it's like a gigantic car show, right? And like I'm just walking around with my cousin and shit, and I got like overalls and fucking work boots on, just walking around looking at cars, having a good old time, right? And I get like singled out in a crowd of people, just like, see, that's the thing about things is it attracts people like this. And he like points at me, and I like point at myself, like you're talking about me, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking about you. And I was like, what the fuck did I do? That's what I said. I was like, what did I do? And he's just like, you're just out here and you're bringing a bad name. I'm like, listen here, you Guy Fieri motherfucker. Don't even be saying shit like that about people you don't know. He tried to like fucking post up on me and shit. I like wasn't even doing
Car
that. I was just walking around.
Oh, I just remembered looking at him. It's Daniel McDevitt. It was Rusty. That's who I met.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Okay. That's the kid, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's his son.
Yeah, and then like that wasn't the only negative interaction I had with rockabilly dudes. Like there was a local car show and they just stank-eyed me the entire fucking time. I'm like, is it because I'm hungover or what? Like,
so there used to be like a hardcore scene so I'm from Louisville. I don't live there anymore, but the hardcore scene, it was kind of pulled together by this guy named Terry. Anybody who's in Louisville is going to know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say his last name, so I'm not trying to. He wasn't a bad guy, but I used to. Do you all know what crowd killing is?
yeah, it's like in the mosh pit where they go out to the people that are like.
It's the people who attack like the edges, and they just do too much. They just attack everyone that's near them. I did that. It's not.
Gotcha.
I don't think I would still do that. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on who I'm watching. But I would mainly do that when it was a very small pit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it always bugged me that people would stand on the edge of the pit and like stare, and it's like get away. I don't know. There's no real rationale for it. I just felt like if you don't want to be near the violence, be away from the violence, if that makes sense. Like,
No, 100%.
it's not a spectacle. It's not like a join in or go away, I guess. And
Yeah,
so,
go stand towards the back if you don't want to fucking get your shit rocked. Yeah.
yeah, I remember for a while, there was this place called Expo 5, and they had, there was always Nazis. Like, actual, like, so in Louisville, that's a pretty big thing. Like, skinheads are a big thing. And so those guys would go to the metal shows, and I would attack them. Like, not in some kind of fascists go home. I wasn't throwing a beer bottle, but if you are near me in the pit, I'm
You're
probably
throwing elbows.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the hardcore scene kind of got to the point where they were like, we don't like that you do that. And
Listen, can you not punch the Nazis, please? You're really bothering them.
it's not even like I don't know how to put this. Like freedom of speech. I'm a freedom of speech extremist. Like, I believe that everyone should be allowed to. I mean, if you're not hurting anybody, like physically, if you're not calling for a genocide, well, how do I explain this?
Well, I mean, those guys kind of were, though.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, what you're saying is you can say whatever you want, but you're not free from the repercussions of what you say.
Yeah, I'm not ever gonna punch anybody for saying anything that's like out of line because I don't feel like that warrants it for the most part.
Right.
I mean, there's probably some insane person that's just like saying something that would maybe bother me that much, but I doubt it. But
Right.
the whole Nazi thing, it wasn't because like they were. It wasn't because what they were saying. I more or less just like they were always there, but they were never doing anything.
They happen to
And
be in the way, and they happen to be Nazis.
yeah, and it was always the same dorks, and they would come in and they would have like their shirts off and they'd be all covered in tattoos, and I'm like, then get in the pit. Like, if you're, because that's what you're trying to portray, right? Like, you're not doing that because you're like, hope somebody sees me and is like, can you co-sign on a business loan? Like, it's not for that. It's you're
Right.
trying to look like something. And
Right. Trying to be tough.
yeah, I don't know, just either way. So the hardcore scene there kind of had enough of me.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to a mosh pit or nothing like that. I've only ever been to like a couple concerts,
Mhm.
and that's something I want to change. I want to go to more of them and stuff, but just hearing like hardcore shows and stuff like that, and like it definitely is something I want to do because like I'm a big guy, and I feel like it would be really funny to see me no shirt and overalls and like a sea of people in like black. And just me in work boots and fucking overalls, just like fucking wailing around and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
want to see you in the middle of the pit at a Knocked Loose show.
there you go.
Okay, so I know a little bit about that. I could imagine that would just be utter fucking chaos.
The worst pits I've ever seen or been a part of: Slipknot,
That's awesome.
Lamb of God.
Did Lamb of God do the Wall of Death
Yes,
when you were there?
That's why it was bad. They do that every
the Wall
time.
of Death is absolutely nuts, dude. I've never been a part of it, but I've seen it and it looks wild.
I think
Hold
what's hilarious about that is the two that you mentioned, like in my mind immediately it goes towards like it's either dudes that drink like Bud Light Platinum or like dudes that still somehow drive like a 98 fucking Dodge like Durango around. And they're like burnt out to shit and they're just going out there and fucking wailing, dude.
Yeah, Slipknot fans are just you don't. What do they call it? They call them maggots. That's what they're called.
That's one of my
For
favorite
Slipknot?
songs by them is The Pulse of the Maggots, which is all about their fans.
My favorite song by them is Surfacing. which is it's supposed to say surfacing, but I don't know why they put sir and then space and then facing. Like you should just say surfacing. Either way, it's that song. It's like maybe you never give it a name in the first place. Maybe it's time here when the tables turn. In the interest of all the ball, get the problem solved, and the verdict is guilty. Yeah.
I want to go to a Cobra. I think it's Kubra Khan. Like those
Kublai
guys.
Khan.
Kublai Khan. I want to go to one of their shows.
Dude, that the Hammer or what's that one song? It's like, oh, he's out of fucking Iowa. Yeah.
Swan song.
Yeah.
To all the ladies working Iowa 80. And I was like, I've been there. I drove that road.
I gotta take a leak quick, boys.
All right. So no, I Whitechapel was fun. The pit wasn't crazy though. I went to a Five Finger Death Punch concert when they were still, because they used to be like kind of metal, and then they transitioned into this whole like, we need to thank our war heroes with our metal, and it just got very weird, in my opinion.
Well, it attracted the type of dudes that like stereotypically listen to that
Punisher
kind of
skulls and shit. Like
yeah, Punisher skull dudes, grunt
the shirts
style.
that are like, if there's a shooting, get down behind me. Like anyone's ever going to be in a shooting and be like, I need to read T-shirts before I finish. Like,
yeah. It's just like, where's the guy with the fucking lamb T-shirt at?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking sheepdog, brother. Get behind me.
Glass Cloud, I think that they were really fun. Upon a Burning Body was really fun. I would like to go to a Slaughter to Prevail show or Angel Maker. I would like to see an Angel Maker live. Or what is the name of that band? I'll think about it. No, I've been to all kinds of concerts. I've been to like cooler, laid back. Tech Nine. I've been to a few Tech Nine concerts. That's the best. Like as far as live music, I think that's the best live concert I've ever been to. Was a Strange Music concert.
That's technically Kansas City, Missouri, native.
Yeah, Casey Moore.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to the Gathering of Juggalos once just to say I did it.
Sign me up, dude. I'll come with you.
Last year, I got offered to do comedy there.
That's awesome.
I didn't take it. Just schedule wise, it wouldn't have worked. What's crazy about that is like the people that you're gonna meet there are sometimes people that you would never expect to be there. I don't know how to say this in a non-harsh way. Successful people.
No, it's just like the furry shit. Like I think there's like a pipeline between being a juggalo and being a furry, because like Violent J, the fat one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure his daughter is a furry.
Yeah, she is.
That's right.
He's posted a bunch of stuff on like his socials of like pictures of him with her in her fursuit.
Doesn't he have like an insanely hot wife? What's his name? Violent J?
Yeah, Violent J, yeah.
I think his wife is like insanely hot.
The kind of hot where you're like, there's no way a guy that's in ICP has that.
Or maybe it's Shaggy Too Dope.
I'm pretty sure. Hear me out though. I think it'd be really funny if his daughter's fursuit had a Fago logo on it. That'd be fucking like primo.
Jay pays tribute
there's
to...
a joke in there somewhere.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, he had an insanely hot girlfriend and she died.
Holy shit.
I bet he
R.I.P.
killed her when he was acting like a crazy clown.
Oh, dude, so true.
What happened? It's what? Yeah, well, she was pretty, and then she's dead now.
She was.
Probably not hot anymore, but
That kind of
that's
goes
fine.
along with one of the old quotes that I added in the notes. She sure is pretty when she's quiet.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Raise hail, praise Dale.
Damn right. Fucking, there's two
All right.
things I love. But listen, these are my two sons. Their name's Leonard and Skinnerd.
If we
Yeah.
wanted pussies, we would have named them Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman. All right, Amory. If
Yeah,
ducks were coming at you with some kind of dangerous intent, they were gonna attack you. You're in the middle of a field. You have a stick. You can attack them with the stick. All right, so they're coming at you. How many do you think that you could take before?
Okay, how many could I take before I perish?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they coming in ones? Are they coming in waves? Like, if you don't mind me, like answering your question with a question.
So they're going to come in waves, but you don't know the
Gotcha.
size of the waves. I would
This
say
guy's gonna split hairs here.
Yeah,
let's just
yeah.
pretend. Okay, so it's
Do the ducks have guns?
no, they're just ducks.
Like, do they come like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in waves like that? Because this is my plan of attack. If it's just like one, or if it's like two of them in a pincer attack, they're gonna try to come at me with a bite, right? I'm gonna block that bite with the stick, and since they got them long, I'm thinking it's swans. I think I was thinking the ones with the long ass necks where I'd grab them and just kind of use it like a morning star, and whip them around and shit.
Yeah, that's swans.
Fuck.
I mean,
I don't know,
ducks
probably
have
like at
they
least
got
like
a neck, but it's nothing. It's not that long.
I'd
Let's
say
just-
like 60.
I honestly,
Or they completely fucking swarm me and just fuck my ass up, dude.
let's just say, let's say it's a time release. So it's like,
There's like there's
you know what I mean? Like every 2 seconds or every 3 seconds. So when you get slower, then there becomes more. So it's one at a time, but it's every 3 seconds. So eventually it's going to be, or that's how it's going to feel like.
So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna strip down naked, okay?
Mhm.
People are gonna think that's gonna be, that's kind of a bold tactic. I'm gonna leave my boots on though, so I'm not really naked. I got my shoes on.
That seems
And-
more naked than naked.
Well, it's my attack position. It's what we're gonna call we're
That's like
removing
what
weight.
black
I'm taking
people do in porn.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
That'd be fucking awesome if they did. It's like, yeah, we gotta go in 4-wheel drive. Leave the fucking Skechers on. Fucking. No, I was thinking, okay, if it's like one at first, I'm beating one to death with the stick, naked with the shoes on, and then I'm taking the feathers and the blood, rubbing it all over myself to give me like a warrior painting. And so
Okay.
that'll be a fear attempt right there, because I know like ducks can't understand English or nothing like that, but they do understand fear. Every animal understands fear, and what would be scary, more scary than a close to 190-pound, 6-foot man covered in blood and feathers going goo goo gaga with a fucking stick?
I think.
About 50 of them.
Okay, so the implication, though, if they understand fear, they also understand hate and vengeance. So.
I'm wondering if because of this dynamic here, maybe geese would be a better option. Because I mean, geese.
How do I get?
Just imagine like 3 geese. Those fuckers are coming at you with their long necks, brontosaurus necks.
I think I could kill probably 400 ducks. I think I could.
I'm glad, dude. I think I'd be a bitch. I'd get tired.
I don't think I'd get. I mean, They better be.
So is the idea here that if you stop killing them, they kill you?
Yeah, but I mean, they're ducks. So,
Okay, then I think I
They're
can kill a
enraged.
lot more than 400. Because I'm not dying for some fucking duck, dude.
I mean, you're gonna get tired, is what I'm getting at, because it would
yeah,
be a
you're
I'm
gonna
just,
you're gonna get
you'll get
tired,
tired, but I'm
and
just
like,
saying, I don't want people telling some story like, yeah, Don, the guy that got killed by a duck.
Well, I think people's first question would be, why the fuck was he getting attacked by ducks?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, now that you're saying it, maybe the first question would be like, well, how many ducks attacked him?
it'd be one of
And
those
then if they say, like,
unbelievable
well, it was
stories
about
like the.
400 of them.
I mean, so this is why I asked. Okay, do you know what the Emu War was?
Yes.
Yeah, in Australia.
Do you know how many emus attacked them?
Dude, it was a
I don't.
very small amount.
So the
I
thing
mean,
is,
No,
in
not for
regards to,
real.
like,
It for real wasn't that small of an amount. It was
no,
far more than
I'm
you
just saying,
think.
it's a small amount in regards to, like, our power that we should have had over them.
well, and
They were
another one
using
is,
mounted machine guns and lost.
Dude, that's not enough. We should have been using like $250 million bombs and shit from F-16s.
it's Australia. They don't have that shit. I don't know the exact
Oh yeah,
specifics of
yeah,
it,
yeah. You're right.
but
Yeah.
I mean, that's where that's why Russia won their battles in World War II was just the battle of attrition, and they were just willing to sacrifice people. It's like even if you have like these
Well,
super
they have a
advanced
ton
weapons
of
and stuff.
people to sacrifice.
Exactly. And so they would just throw at them in waves, and eventually you would just overtake the enemy because they just simply could not keep up. And I'm
Well, Tucker
assuming that's what
Carlson
happened.
literally said that exact same thing about the Ukraine versus Russia thing. Is that like Russia, like you're insane if you think that Ukraine could win on their own. Russia has hundreds of millions of people that they can literally just throw at you like pawns.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what they fucking did in World War II. I mean, most of their soldiers didn't even have guns. They were just throwing people at each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's where that whole like if one person dies, it's a tragedy. If a million people die, it's a statistic.
And remember, kids, it's not war crimes if you win the war.
That's
Oh,
right.
exactly.
Um,
It's 100% true.
so they spent like $60 million in the 1930s fighting these emus, and they killed like 900 of them. But eventually, it got to the point where 20,000, like over. You know how fucking scary that truly is to have 20,000 of these things that weigh like. I mean, they run like 40 miles an hour. How much do they weigh?
They're weigh like 100 pounds. Like they're not like a duck. They're actually kind of fucking terrifying.
100 pounds, and they stand 5 feet tall.
Yeah, and they got fucking talons.
20,000 of these things running at you. Yes, you're gonna lose. No shit, you're gonna lose. You deserve to lose.
Gunners. How many machine gunners do they have?
Yeah, they tried with machine guns. Like
They tried with what I was getting at.
And nothing. Oh no, their top speed is more than I thought. They live to be 20 years old. They can weigh up to 60 kilograms, so that's 150.
Yeah, it's a pound and a half.
No, it's 2.2 pounds.
No, 2.2. Said 60. It'd be 140 something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, 140 pounds. It's like an 8th grader. Got 5,000 8th graders coming at you.
That's like an 8th grader. Yeah, that's a good fucking description there. Like, It weighs about as much as an 8th grader.
Yeah, it's a good form of measurement. Okay, yeah, that's something we could bring up.
It's a
That's something we could
very
bring up.
That's
you
what
weigh it?
Americans do a lot of. That's one
yeah.
thing that bothers me a lot when people are like,
How many Pringle cans tall?
yeah, this ocean right here, it's about as deep as 2 Eiffel Towers. And I'm like, I have no fucking idea how deep that is.
Dude, they can have 9-foot strides.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Do you know
terrifying.
how terrifying that is? A 9-foot stride?
Oh, yeah. That thing decides it's coming at you. It's going to be at you before you can figure out to fight or flight.
I'll tell you what's really scarifying. That's a fucking word. Terrifying.
This is scary.
Yeah, scarifying. So like people raise them because I guess you can make, obviously you can eat the eggs of them and stuff. They're giant ass eggs. But another thing too is their meat is really like the same texture as beef. So you can eat like emu steaks, right? I'll tell you what's really fucking scary is middle of the afternoon, I'm going to deliver propane to somebody's house, right? This is back when I was driving a bobtail truck. I'm filling this tank. All of a sudden, I hear this like cawing noise, and I turn around, and in a fence, I see this fucking emu, and I'm staring at it. It is a terrifying animal. This fucking standing front.
Yeah, man.
Because like it's they're scary as shit. They look like something out of fucking Jurassic Park.
All right,
There's
so
an
I
emu
gotta.
farm that's not too far down the road from me. Same guy raises buffalo. He raises buffalo meat and emu meat.
When
And yeah, dude, you're not wrong when you say they're terrifying.
when I was at my last job, I worked for a plumbing company. And pulling up to this house, I heard what could roughly be described as dinosaur noises.
Mm-hmm.
Like "Row, row," like
Yeah,
it
like you're
was,
pulling up on some pen in Jurassic Park.
so when I went in the house, it was these horrible like I don't know, I can't recreate
Squealing
this noise.
noises or shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the middle there was like a tat 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 tat. It sounded like someone nailing in a nail, just
Yeah.
building something. And I walk in, and this is what was looking at me. Have you ever seen one of these things?
Holy
dude, that's a start. What do they call them? A stark bill or a shoebill? That's what it is. Yeah.
They
Dude, those
sound
things are crazy. Those are one of those fuckers
insane,
that
and
they
they're
kill their
6 feet
babies.
tall.
Yeah.
They're huge.
And they fucking one thing about them too that I always find crazy is that they're one of those animals that they'll have like 2 or 3 babies at a time. I think with them usually just 2. But
Dude, do you know that fucking
if there's
hissing
not much food
cockroaches give
around
live
and they can't
birth?
find enough food for their babies, they'll literally eat one of their babies so
Did
that
you
they
know
only have one left to just feed that one.
Did you know that hissing cockroaches give live birth?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, they're one of the only things that do that.
Well, that's
Like
like
only
fucking,
insects that do that.
well, isn't it like how like platypuses are technically fucking mammals even though they lay eggs and shit?
Well, technically,
Well,
coconuts.
and they milk, they lactate.
Well, I know, but
They're
they fucking
actually,
lay
I
eggs and
think
shit.
they're the only animal where like their nipples, they don't have like specific, like one spot where the milk comes out. So their milk kind of just like oozes out of their pores, basically.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Oh, here.
What fucking what the fuck made an animal go like, yeah, we're not gonna have tits for that. We're just gonna fucking
Dude,
just
platypuses are one of the strangest animals for sure. For the longest time when they were first discovered, everyone thought they were fake.
All right, you ready to hear what a
Yeah.
shoe bill sounds like?
It sounds like a fucking machine gun. Dude,
It's crazy because they're
Wait.
like clacking their beak together, but they're also doing something with their
They're
tongue. And
screaming. Here he goes. He's gonna do it again.
yeah, it's slow.
Can you imagine? So I had to walk into this house. Like
I
I
thought you were
knew.
getting fucking shot.
Yeah, all you hear is and I was like, what is going on in this house? And this lady has 2 of these things. It's like a bird sanctuary. So she has 2 of these things, and then she has like great white owls and like
Oh, that's cool.
what house smelled terrible. It was a rough experience.
I'd imagine so. There's probably bird shit all over the place and smelled like ass in there.
Yeah, and she was crazy.
Which
I mean, you sleep probably like 1 hour a night with these fucking things. She's going like, what?
Yeah, you got the fucking machine gun Kelly ass birds in your fucking
Yeah,
ass, fucking rattling shit off. Imagine, hear me out. Take those birds, put them in a house right next to a fucking crack house. Watch them just fucking freak out. Fucking clean up the neighborhood really fast. You fucking hear people trying to hang around
The
the house.
CIA, yeah, dude, the DEA and the CIA should start using that sound as a fucking deterrent. Like they show up to the next Waco that this country has. We'll just send a whole bunch of those guys there.
Yeah, it's gonna be Andrew Tate's gonna be in the next Waco.
Oh, yeah. If I had to guess, legitimately, I think realistically, who would cause the next Waco is probably going to be what was that?
That guy right there.
No.
No.
I am not that.
Wait, what is his name?
I was trying to point at myself, but I don't know where my camera is.
Over, up, down. No. I think it's going to be like some weird lefty political commentator. That's what if I had to guess, it's going to be like, what is that guy's name? The America Deserves 9/11 guy. You know what I'm
Bill
talking about?
Maher.
No.
Is it Hassan Piker? Is that the guy? That's the only one I know off the top of my head. Okay, that's the only like remote lefty fucking. Like, I don't keep up with
He's
YouTube.
so fucking stupid.
Still one of the greatest moments ever was when Sam Hyde called him out.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remotely know about any of that shit is just like.
Dude, I talked to Sam about that. I talked to Sam about that, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't even plan to say any of that stuff. Like, all I knew was I was gonna call him out." And then he was like,
threatened to kill him.
So funny, like, I'm gonna wear his skin.
Yeah, he was like,
no, in real life.
Yeah, dude.
No, in real life, I'm gonna hunt him down and wear his skin
at his house in Los Angeles.
Yeah. All right.
I'm really surprised we don't have a lot more cults because of YouTube. Like that is something that like you do bring up a decent point.
Yeah, I think that'll be what happens next. One of these influencers is gonna do some dumb shit, get clapped, and then
what hear me out. What because I heard the term like our next two more terms, like our next president could be a YouTuber, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be fun to see the thumbnail like, oh,
Mr.
Like,
Beast.
I got Mr. Beast, like I got bombed by ISIS. Like yeah, the fucking thumbnail is just like I lost.
Yeah, because he's gotta have that thumbnail, dude.
we're gonna.
By
I'm
the
gonna
way,
call it.
just gotta let
Um,
everyone know if you can use whatever one of those things are called on your browser, and it'll make every one of your YouTube apps have a Mr. Beast thumbnail, or every one of your YouTube videos. I should say.
Mr. Beast
It's very
thumbnail?
dumb and very funny.
That's awesome.
all right.
Are you kicking me off?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
No, you're
I
fine.
gotta go to bed.
Me too.
But
I've been
I
up since
would-
4.
Yeah, I of course I'd love to have you back. Just get it worked out with Don and come back on. Anything that you wanted to plug? Any kind of YouTube, Instagram, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any social media to really plug right now. We're kind of doing a brand rebuilding, and so I'm trying to figure out where in a direction I want to go with that.
Mm.
I would offer my Facebook, but I don't think that would be a very good idea because I already got some very questionable people on there.
I have mostly schizophrenic people, so I think you'll be
It's
fine.
that.
There you go. You got one.
I wanted to say thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for coming on. It was great talking to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this lobby, and then I'll stick around. I'll talk to you for a minute afterwards. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.